guys, how you all doing? Doesn't it feel so good to be outside right now? Anyway, today I'm in Windsor, but why I'm in Windsor you'll find out in another video, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to see that video when it comes up. But today I thought I'd do something simple, nice and easy. I thought I'd do a Q&A. Seeing as you guys don't know much about me yet, so I thought this would be a good way of explaining myself more to you guys. So I asked people on Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram already, make sure you do. It doesn't take a lot to follow someone, and it doesn't cost you anything even. And I've picked my best 10 and I'm going to go through them one by one. Question number 1. What inspired you to start traveling? I won't lie and say that I love traveling from a young age. It was one of those things where I went on holidays a few times during uni, because obviously uni breaks are longer, and I just realised there's just so much to see in the world, and how England is very different to everywhere else in the world. And just since then I've just wanted to go out and sort of see the world and experience different cultures and see wonderful scenery, the kind you don't really get in England. Question number 2. Favourite place you've visited so far? I don't know, like, I don't really have like a favourite place, but there's a few places which I've really liked. For example, Thailand. I love the beaches there. It's just so peaceful. I feel like I could spend weeks on end there and just relax on the beaches. I also really loved Iceland. Like, the scenery there is amazing. There's just so much to see, and I definitely want to go back there. Unfortunately, last time I went I didn't get to see the Northern Lights, so hopefully I can go back there soon and see the Northern Lights. But yeah, I'd say Thailand, Iceland. I also really like Croatia. I feel like it has a really good mix of everything, from good food, things are quite cheap, has a lot of history to it, and it obviously has the Game of Thrones factor. Question number 3. Where do you want to go next? So in September we were thinking of going to Dubai as a family. It's my 25th birthday in September, and it's also my sister's 21st birthday in September, so it would have been a nice family trip. It's something we've wanted to do as a family anyway for a very long time, but unfortunately due to the current pandemic it's not really going to happen. So we're looking at going away somewhere in winter, but as of where we're going, probably depend on what the isolation rules are like at the time, because currently most places you have to self-isolate for 2 weeks on arrival, so it kind of ruins the whole point of a holiday. But hopefully if we can get away, it'll probably be somewhere within Europe. Maybe Finland? I've heard Finnish winters, especially in Lapland, could be really nice. Number 4. How do you save money to travel? This is a very good question actually. The way I save money is I try to book things really early. I look like months in advance. I also look at like a variety of websites, booking.com, to just see what kind of discounts I can get to save on my trips. Another good thing I do as well is wherever possible I try and book a hotel that's nearby places so that I can walk everywhere. Even if I have to spend £5 more, if I don't have to pay for commuting, then it's so much cheaper. I also try to be flexible with my dates, so when I'm booking plane tickets, if it's cheaper to go on a certain day, I'll change my itinerary accordingly. So yeah, I think the best way to save money is just be flexible, be willing to maybe do things a bit cheaply, and you can save, and always keep your eye out for a good deal. There's so many good deals out there if you search. Question number 5. How do you feel about solo travel, and do you feel lonely sometimes? I think solo travel, I've already done it twice, and admittedly both occasions it was only for about 4 or 5 days each. I think it's interesting because you can sort of do things the way you want it, so you're only doing what you want to do, so things are quicker. And also another thing as well is, because you're solo traveling, you don't really stop to eat much. You kind of just eat on the go, so I feel like you're saving a lot of time. Does it get lonely? Sometimes, but I also think solo traveling is a good way and a good experience to just meet new people and push yourself out of your comfort zone. So it's good for that. And there are a few occasions where I have solo travelled where I thought, oh, I really wish I was with someone just so I could share that experience. But I think it is rewarding, but it's maybe not for everyone. And if you really want to do solo travelling, maybe go on a short trip first, see how you feel, and then you can go on like a backpacking tour for like months on end afterwards. Question number 6. Your favourite way of travelling? I'm not really a big fan of planes. Obviously they're the quickest form of travel, but the time you spend in airports and checking in and checking out. Luckily, I'm quite short, so sitting in a seat for a long time isn't too bad. But still, when I went to Singapore, it was a 12-hour flight, and it just killed me sitting in that seat for all that time. I personally think my favourite method would be trains. They're not as slow as buses, a bit more comfortable, and often you see like bits of countryside that you just never see if you're on a coach. And yeah, I think trains are my favourite method of travel. Question number 7: have you ever done mountain hiking? I love mountain hiking. I'm not really a beachy person. I love hiking along the mountains. I feel like there's so much to see, and it just looks so much better than a beach in my opinion. I've done it plenty of times. I've been to the Alps, I've been up Norwegian mountains, I've been everywhere I go. If there's a hill to be climbed, I will climb it. So I think if you haven't been hiking already, definitely go. It can be a bit painful in terms of the exercise, but it's always worth it at the end of the day because the views are just top notch. Question number 8: how are you keeping yourself busy during lockdown? That's a good question, really. Just really trying to explore more of the UK, I guess. Now that especially we've been allowed out, I've been going to places in the UK that I haven't really thought about visiting before, like Windsor. Recently, you guys should have seen my video, I went to Box Hill. I've also been just going for walks along my local area, discovering things that I didn't know existed. So it's been good in some ways, lockdown, but I'm itching to get back to travelling overseas again. Question number 9: have you ever had any scary experiences while travelling? I've been quite lucky in that most of my travels have been fairly safe. Nothing too untoward has happened, nothing too dangerous has happened. I guess when I was going to the airport in Barbados to fly back to the UK, I dropped my phone on the bus, and I only realised after I stepped off the bus. Luckily the bus hadn't left yet, so I was able to run back on and grab my phone. So I had a little mini panic attack. I know phones aren't everything, but that phone had all my Barbados footage on it, so it was very important to me, and it was also a very expensive phone. But in terms of really scary experiences, I've been lucky so far, so long may that luck continue. Last but not least, question number 10. Well done if you made it through this Q&A so far. So this question wasn't actually submitted through Instagram. It was something my friend said I should talk about. So shout out to Vit. So his question / topic was, what do I think about people saying that you should save up your money first and then go travelling later in life? And I disagree with that whole statement, and I agree with him in that you should solo travel when you're young, because you can save all the money you want, but when you're like 50, 60 years old, it's just not the same when you're traveling around the world. You have many more commitments in life, and I think you should just travel young while you can. Yes, it's good to save money, but I mean, what are you going to do with it? Like, when you die, are you going to take your money to the grave with you? So my policy is to enjoy life as much as you can while you can. Obviously, do save a bit of money so that you're not completely broke, but I think you should travel when you can. Especially, I think the younger you are, the more time you have, the more energy you have. So definitely go out there whilst you can. So yeah guys, I know that wasn't the most exciting of videos, but I thought it'd be nice to do a Q&A, something different. Hopefully you guys learned a bit about me and gained some tips for your future travels. My Windsor vlog will be out in a couple of weeks time, so make sure you subscribe so that you get the notification when that video comes out. But until then, see you guys in the next video.